here are the first 4 measures played slowly. Alright, so obviously those last 2 notes in measure 4 are pickup notes to the next measure. So yeah, we start this song off. It's in a D major, in the key of D major. I highly advise you, I have a free lesson, I believe it's named the D major scale. Go ahead and get that lesson too if you want, from my website, if you want to get familiar with the D major scale before you tackle this melody here. So we're going to start off with 2 pickup notes. Starts on that 4th fret of the 4th string. I hit that with my thumb, and then I'm going to slide down to the 2nd fret. Then moves to measure 1, which is the 4th string open. Hit that with my thumb. Then I'm going to do a quick slide from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret on the 4th string, hit with my using my thumb. That's followed by the 3rd string open with my index, then the 2nd fret, 3rd string with my thumb. We hit that 1st string open, 2nd fret, 1st string. Those are both with the 2nd finger of the right hand. Then we're going to hit that again and do a quick slide up to that 4th fret. This is the first note in measure 2. Then that's going to be followed by putting the bar on that 1st string 2nd fret, hitting that with my middle finger or my 2nd finger of the right hand, pulling the bar back to that 2nd fret of the 2nd string, which I hit with my index finger, followed by that 1st string open with the middle, back to that 2nd fret of the 2nd string. Then I'm going to lift the bar up and hit that string open, using my index to hit both of those strings. These are just suggested fingerings. It's a pretty basic melody. So, you know, there are going to be a number of different ways to be able to play it in terms of your right hand. Alright, that's going to bring us to measure 3, where we got that 2nd fret of the 3rd string. I can hit that with my thumb, followed by the 2nd string open with my index, back to that 2nd fret of the 3rd string with my thumb. Then I'm going to do a quick slide on that 4th string from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret. Index, 3rd string open, 4th fret of the 4th string with my thumb. That brings us to the end of the phrase, kind of at measure 4, and I did there's just a quick hammer on in the recording that I did here. So I'm going to hit that 4th string open, hammer on to that 2nd fret. So here measures 3 and 4 here. And like I said, the last 2 notes of measure 4 are going to be pickup notes into measure 5. Right, so here are measures 1 through 4 one more time, and I won't play those last 2 notes. Alright, so moving on to measure 5, it's going to be very similar to measure 1. And then measure 6 is going to be exactly the same as measure 2. And then it changes a little bit in measure 7 and 8 will be slightly different. So the main theme of the melody is the same for measures 5 and 6. Here are measures 5 through 8 played slowly with those pickup notes from measure 4. All right, so here's measure 5. I'm just going to play it slow. I'm going to play measure 5 and 6 together. They're exactly the same as measures 1 and 2, so you already know them. All right, so that brings us to measure 7, where again we're going to be at that 2nd fret of the 3rd string. I'm going to hit that with my thumb, followed by that 2nd string open with my index, 2nd fret of that 2nd string with my index, 2nd fret of the 1st string with my middle, then back to that 2nd fret of the 2nd string with my index, then 2nd fret of the 3rd string with my thumb. And then that's going to be followed by, in measure 8, we're going to do a slide up to that 3rd fret. Doesn't really matter where you slide from. It's going to be on the 2nd string, sliding up to that 3rd fret, and I hit that with my thumb. So it's just a quick slide there. Then of course the last 2 notes of measure 8 are pickup notes into measure 9. Here are measures 9 through 12 played slowly. I'm going to include the pickup notes for measure 8. Alright, so those 2 pickup notes in measure 8, they're the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. I'm going to hit that twice with my thumb. Then we get to measure 9 here, and all this is going to be with the middle finger. So it's that 1st string open, then you do it again, followed by the 2nd fret. Then you're going to strike that 2nd fret again, but do a quick slide up to the 4th fret. That's followed by that 1st string open, and then the 4th fret of that 1st string again. Again, all that was with my middle finger and on the top string. Measure 10, we go down to that 2nd fret. Hit that with my middle, and then I'm going to move my bar kind of down to that 1st fret area of the 2nd string. I'm going to do a slide. I'm going to hit that with my index up to that 2nd fret. Then that's followed by the 2nd fret of the 3rd string with my thumb. And then we got 2 notes at the end of that, which are leading into measure 11. It's going to be that 2nd string open, hitting that with my index, and then it's going to be that 2nd fret of that string, and I used my thumb. Again, you know, you can change the picking here and there if you want. And then that's followed by measure 11, which is exactly the same as measure 9. Same exact notes, same fingering, all middle finger on that top string. Then in measure 12, pretty much the same as measure 10. We're going to be at that 2nd fret of the top string, using our middle finger again. Move the bar down to that 1st fret of the 2nd string, slide up to that 2nd fret, followed by the 2nd fret of the 3rd string with the thumb. Then the last 2 notes of measure 12 are pickup notes into measure 13, which we'll get to right now. So yeah, I'm going to play measures 13 through 16, including those last 2 notes of measure 12. So it's going to be All right, the last two notes of measure 12 started on that second fret of the third string. Hit that with our thumb. Then I'm doing the quick slide up to that fourth fret on the fourth string with my thumb as well. First note of measure 13 is going to be that fourth string open, followed by the fourth fret with our thumb, followed by the third string open with our index. This is the same as measure 1, followed by the second fret of the third string with our thumb. And then at the end of the measure we got 0, 2 on the first string, open, second fret with our middle. All right, and that's going to bring us to measure 14, which is kind of more of a trickier measure. So it's going to start on that, doing a quick slide up to that fourth fret on the first string, starting from the second fret. I hit that with my middle. There's kind of a quick open string. I hit that with my middle, and that immediately goes to the second fret of the third string. Where I'm hitting that second fret of the third string with my thumb. And then I'm going to be doing the fourth fret of the fourth string with my thumb. Followed by that third string open. So that phrase kind of resolves there. So taking that little chunk and doing it over and over again could kind of be a good exercise. That's followed by the fourth fret of the fourth string sliding down to the second fret with our thumb. Measure 15, fourth string open. Doing a quick slide back up to that fourth fret of that same string with our thumb. Second fret, third string with our index. First string open. Quick slide up to 4. With our middle finger on those first string notes. Measure 16 down to that second fret. And at the end I did a D chord at the 7th fret. And I just kind of strummed up to that third string. So 6, 5, 4, 3. That's what strings I'm hitting. I'm not hitting the first two strings. So I don't actually even have my bar on those strings. So one more time, here are measures 13 through 16.